stage fright, but writer's block. So I said I'm just gonna go and report the stories as is. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about some Ratchet news, some crap, some stuff. So I'm gonna talk about it today. Okay. As you notice in social media, we have a lot of entitled folks today, especially today. What's going on with TikTok? Folks listening to Share 7, aka Sprinkle Sprinkle. And I'm here to talk to you guys and share a few stories with you. My first story is going to be, I'm too pretty and smart to find a date. Men can never handle it. Here goes. This is reported from Daily Star about an OnlyFans model by the name of Amanda Chance, who believes her beauty and her intelligence intimidate men. Okay. Amanda Chance believes men are intimidated by her intelligence and good looks, and some object to her career too. The attractive model has been very unlucky in love. A woman says it's ridiculous she can't find love because she's the full package. Really? Sometimes you can be the full package, as they say, and delivered to the wrong door. Or is that the case with Amanda Chance? Amanda Chance, an acquisitions manager, has more than 17,000 followers on her Instagram page at achance30. Despite having plenty of online admirers, it's tricky to find a date in real life. The 32-year-old from Virginia in the US believes she has both beauty and brains, but despite being a great catch, men are intimidated by her. She said, men are scared off by my good looks and confidence. I have been told that I have an intimidating look and they're afraid to approach me or even just say hi. What's more, Amanda thinks lads judge her over her OnlyFans career. Right. You're an OF, or as Ringo TV says, lonely fan star. She posts saucy snaps on the adult subscription site, which doesn't go down well with everyone. Well, to each his own. Some people appeal to that, some people don't. Some people don't like wouldn't want a woman busting her ass on OnlyFans. I mean, people have a right to their opinions. I mean, I thought of getting an OF years ago, just showing off my lovely feet, but to no avail. I just said, what the hell? What's the point of doing it? She revealed, I'm a great catch because I am so pretty and smart. I don't know why it's so hard to date. It's difficult as most guys I meet aren't regular people. I've tried dating, but either they don't like that everyone has seen me naked or they're just fans who don't want anything serious in real life. Really? I mean, yeah, that does it. Amanda makes around 47,000 pounds. Mind you, this is English term, but she's in the US. A month from her corporate job and racy side hustle, and uses some of the cash on cosmetic procedures. No shit. That's probably why. Like, when I first saw this chick, I'm like, yeah, tell me that this chick is not made up. Her lips are definitely fake. Like, my lips are naturally plump. Okay, naturally full. You definitely had some work done. You're tatted up. When I first saw her, I just said, okay, this chick looks like Miss Piggy with tats. And several cosmetic procedures. Okay, and this is not trying to go on anyone who has had work done, but that could be an issue. She explained, I started OnlyFans because I spent so much money on getting my body done. No shit. Did I not tell you? I've looked at this chick's pictures. She has had several breast jobs. She has had several BBLs. It looks like it. And I want to make my money back. I've had a tummy tuck, 2 BBLs, a lipo, a breast lift, implants. No shit. And ex also bought me new boobs for $12,000, which is 9,300 pounds. Wow. Despite putting a lot of effort into her appearance, Amanda is yet to meet the one. She has pretty strict requirements though. Okay. Maybe that's the reason why you're not finding the one. Because, well, your requirements are probably unrealistic. Well, let's see what her requirements are. The sexy model is on a hunt for a wealthy man who will lavish her with presents and fund her cosmetic work. Oh, you cute little bimbo. That's the reason why no one's gonna take you serious. Like, what man of that stature is gonna want that? What a Barbie. She said, I want a boyfriend, a rich one. They have to buy me stuff and pay for all my things. I've dated sugar daddies and would like to do it again. I want someone to pay for my liposuction. I also love sneakers. I have over 100 pair. And it would be great to find someone to buy me more gifts. So that's your problem. You're not even looking for a relationship. You're looking for someone to finance you. Oh my lord. Wow, wow, wow. That's your problem. That's the reason why no one takes you serious. People can look at you, men can look at you and smell, okay, this broad is about one thing and one thing only. They don't take you seriously, chick, because you don't take yourself seriously. I look at your pictures. I can tell you've definitely had more than 2 BBLs. Okay? You definitely had more than that. I can tell you are just nothing but cosmetic, and you're talking about a high value man. Man, with all the plastic surgery in the world, you're still lonely. And there are average looking women out here that have what you are looking for. And my Kevin Samuels voice, you are average at best, and I was not the biggest fan of Kevin Samuels, but you are average at best. You got these fake boobs, you got these fake lips, you got this fake ass, like what Cardi B said in Lizzo's song, all the rumors are true, yeah, fake ass, fake boobs, yeah, y'all be running with fake news, yeah, you're fake news, chick. And why would a man of that stature want you for something serious other than to just play with you? You are a Barbie. You are plastic. It's fantastic. You are a Barbie doll. You know, this is the reason why people date you and things don't go anywhere, because you don't give off anything serious and you come with these unrealistic standards. You're not even looking for a relationship. You're looking for someone to drain their account. Okay? You're looking for someone to give you a lavish lifestyle and just exhaust their accounts. What are they getting out of playing with Barbie? What are they getting out of playing with your fake tits, kissing your fake plastic lips? You got lips like mine, but see, mine are real, sweetie. I don't have to plump anything. All I have to do is put the right lipstick on, and those things would be nice and full. Okay? What are they getting out of it? A bland date with you and they get to look at your fake ass, your fake titties, you're probably not even a natural blonde. But that's here or there. I think the problem is with you, dear. It's not that you're smart, that you're intimidating. You're a gold digger. You give off gold digging vibes. You give off prostitute vibes. And what decent man, especially the type of man that you're trying to go for, is wanting a woman like that? Who wants that? You are for show. I mean, Elon Musk might bust a nut in you, but that's about all he's gonna do is bust a nut in you, okay? Jeff Bezos may bust a nut in you, but that's all he's gonna do. What's his name? Richard Branson for Virgin Mobile. That's if even you can get those guys. I don't even think you can even get on the level of those men I mentioned. Okay? I don't think you're up there yet. I think you're very delusional, at best. And maybe it's your attitude, because men nowadays are reading women like you. They're reading you like a red flag. You're a red flag. I'm looking at you. It's not only because of the OnlyFans model thing that you do, whatever. I mean, I'm not in the business of slut shaming people. Hey, you do you. You make your money how you make your money. But You're very shallow. You're very materialistic. You're very stuck on yourself. You're self-absorbed. And actual men out here can smell that about a woman like you. And oh God, it's ghastly. Why would they want somebody like you? They will go for a regular chick than deal with someone like you. Your demands are too high. You want someone to just spend money on you. Spend money on you. And what the hell are they getting out of it? What are you doing or bringing to the table to please these men? But they should spend money buying your sneakers, financing your umpteen future plastic surgeries. That, by the way, don't make you look any better. You look like Miss Piggy. Okay? All this surgery you're spending money on, and you're still by yourself. You're still very lonely. You're still very insecure, dear. So, like, why bother? Why bother? I think what you need, Amanda Chance, is some self-awareness. You need some therapy, and you need to love yourself. And what you need to do is stop acting like a man is supposed to give you anything of his. If a man gives you something, that's his choosing. It's not because he's compelled to, or he must. That's his choosing. You're very shallow. I've looked at your pictures. I'm not gonna go in on your looks per se. I mean, but there's nothing that stands out about you. You look like every other plastic woman out here. There's nothing superficial. You are one of these phony chicks. Everything about you is fake, but you want something so real. What the hell's real about you? What is real about you, dear? Wow. Self-awareness, I think Amanda Chance needs. Yeah. Self-awareness. Okay. So moving on. My next topic is going to be, I'm too beautiful for the Cheesecake Factory. Now this one, I did a snippet short when I was driving yesterday around Greenbelt when I stopped at Smoothie King and said that's where girlfriend should have went on her date instead of the Cheesecake Factory. So here goes. Okay, there's a TikToker. This video went viral now of this woman who was on a date with a young man. I come to find out when I was what's that YouTube channel I was watching yesterday? Because there was a guy interviewing her and the young man that she went on a date with. And I found out their names respectively were Jay and Alicia. So let me see. Let me go back if I can find it on my phone of all the videos I've watched. Let me give a shout out to was it Kevin Wesley, The Truth Factory? Yep, Kevin Wesley, The Truth Factory. They were on his show, and I actually, when I saw this chick, I'm like, okay, this is a huge broad. This chick was huge compared to this guy, but let me get into this. Okay, so apparently the guy's taking her out on a date. It shows her the video riding in this guy's whip, and you can tell this guy has money. He had nice leather seats in his truck. You know, whip was pretty clean, pretty nice. So he gets out the car when they pull up to the Cheesecake Factory. So anyway, long story short, she realizes she's at the Cheesecake Factory. So she puts on this fake condescending grin. Okay, because he said, I'll come out and open the door for you. Okay. So she sets up her phone, gets on TikTok live, complaining about, girl, we're at the cheese, y'all. We're at the cheese factory, y'all. We're at the cheese factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory. I don't do the Cheesecake Factory. You don't do the Cheesecake Factory. So dude is, you know, like, would you let me to get the door for you? Being a gentleman. Okay. Then he realizes, you recording me? Yeah, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. He's like, what's wrong with that? This is a chain restaurant. Now, judging by how this chick looked, okay? Wearing some skimpy, cheap ass $2 dress looking like it came out of the Rainbow or off the 99-cent store. And her boobs all out, and wearing this cheap ass purple lipstick. She was wearing a lime green skimpy dress for one, and wearing purple lipstick, purple Barney lipstick with a lime green dress. I'm gonna help her out with something. For a person who wears lime green a lot and wears lipstick, you don't wear purple without a brown lip liner with no lime green. And on top of that, you wear a fuchsia. You wear a magenta lipstick with lime green. Not no goddamn purple. That purple lipstick was so dry. Had girlfriend's lip chapped. You weren't even wearing a satin. You were wearing a fucking matte. And then you, excuse my French, and then you have the nerve to act like, I'm too good. I'm too good. This is how I'm all dressed up. So he said, you know, you want to talk about it? He hops back in. Yeah, come on back in the car. Get in the car. You gonna tell him to get in his car, sis? She was saying how she doesn't do chain restaurants. But little did this chick know that 99% of the restaurants that you dine in are chain restaurants. Cheesecake Factory is a chain restaurant. Morton Steakhouse is a chain restaurant. Ruth Chris, whether it has the ambiance or not, is a chain restaurant. Most of the restaurants in which you dine in and that you think are so fancy are chain restaurants. This is not like Delmonico's, which, honey, you're not worth. So the guy was pretty, you know, accommodating, wanted to know what her issue was. She stated her standards weren't met. That, oh, when you court a beautiful woman like me, people with this word beautiful, look, I'm not here to judge anyone's appearance, but people use this word beautiful too much as an overstatement. I think that's an overstatement with most of these women out here today, especially these women on social media that do things for likes and on the gram and all that. I think that's an overstatement. I think beauty really comes from within. If you display an ugly character and an ugly personality, that automatically should rule you out as being ugly. Okay? And she, you know, he was talking about, well, she went back saying, well, this is a chain restaurant. I don't eat at chain restaurants. La 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 la. I'm a beautiful woman. I get courted. You know, you're supposed to take care of a woman. Protect her, all that stuff. You get courted, but yet you're still going out on dates. This is a first date. This is the thing with this chick, which really which was nerve-wracking for me. This is a first date. This is not a courtship. Courtship comes when you're in a relationship with this person. Okay? This is a first date. A first date is like an interview. This person's getting to know you, you're getting to know this person, and you're trying to get a feel whether this is somebody you want to continue maybe having another date with, keeping as a friend, or nah. Okay? This is not something, I see people on social media, these women expecting, you want to go out on a date with them, you got to spend money to get their hair done, this done. Let me explain something. This ain't your man. Okay? This ain't your man. Okay? You are going out on a date. I'm like, what is up with people? People don't understand what a date is. I'm gonna tell you how I dress as a date. I dress decent. Sometimes I wear a nice button up, some nice pants, nice jean jacket, maybe a nice skirt here and there. Gel my hair down, put on a little lipstick, mascara, and that's what I do. I don't overdo it because it is the first damn date. You're not supposed to overdo this stuff. So anyway, back to what she was saying. The guy said, I agree. He says, I believe a woman should be protected, should be courted, should be showered. But you expect on the first date a man to go out and spend all his money and everything? And he told her, he said, showed up at your house at 4 o'clock p.m. and he showed up early. And he said these were the plans. So he had plans of taking her to a restaurant called Aria's, which was more, I guess, upscale, a little more on the pricier side, which she was looking for. But he made reservations in which she had to cancel, okay? Because this idiot lacked time. She wanted to do a grand entrance, like she was that bitch. I'ma come in like I'm that bitch. No courtesy. You didn't even give this guy the heads up that you were running late. Or, you know, things happen at work. Nothing. You had no consideration for this guy's time. Well, I didn't know work was gonna take. Well, it's called you pick up the phone and call or send a text. You know, you didn't even want him in your house, and probably it was a good thing because it seems like to me, you don't even keep a house right. The house probably had roaches, ants, children's toys all over the damn place. Cause I bet you without a dollar, I bet you my bottom dollar this chick got a kid or two. Okay, just looking at the flab on her arms and the stretch marks on her breast and the rolls around her neck and all that, she has about a baby or two. And this is not to shame mothers or anybody like that, so I don't want nobody talking about, oh, you shaming single mothers, la 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 la. No, you can just tell when somebody has a child. You can just tell. You can tell with the bags under her eyes that she just looks tired, like she can't keep up. Okay, you know, her braids were all dusty. Her edges weren't even done. Like, she really had no edges. I know Crimson Gear was going on her talking about she ain't even had no edge control. Well, she ain't had no edges to damn use no edge control, because I don't see edges. I see no edges on sis. But I digress. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. So anyway, the dude told her, his name's Jay, I'm not gonna call him dude, he told Alicia, you know, this was my plans to take you here. You didn't even let me in the house. I sat and waited for you for an hour. By the time you were ready, that was when our reservation started. I had to cancel. And this is where I took you to the Cheesecake Factory. Well, we should go back there. And he told her, and I'm glad he put his foot down. He said no. No. For one, when you don't make reservations, and this is the one thing with this chick don't realize, when you make reservations and you don't keep them, certain restaurants don't take kindly to them. They don't. Like, there was a guy I was talking to from my past on and off. The same issue happened with me. But I didn't know he had reservations. I didn't know what he was doing because he was very vague with his plans and stuff for me. And he asked me what I was doing, and I told him, you know, stuff can come up. So, you know, if you want to plan something with me, let me know so I can, you know, try to fit room in my schedule. So he made it seem like I ended up standing him up and all that stuff, which I would not intentionally do because I know what that's like to be stood up by somebody. But no, you didn't really tell me what was going on. You told me after the fact. And if I had known, I would have better planned things, or at least had been a little more punctual to meet those requirements. You didn't tell me. So it's not my fault I didn't know. But anyway, that's water under the bridge, you know? But yeah, like, this chick was very entitled. Like, her personality, the faces that she was making, she really thought she was it. Talking about, well, a beautiful woman like me, and I get all beautiful. Look how you were dressing. First of all, that dress that you were wearing looked like it came straight out of Rainbow. Looked like it came straight out of either Rainbow or the Dress Barn, or some cheap 99-cent damn store. Okay? Your boobs were all out. Like, who dresses like that going to a fancy restaurant? Okay? Your edges, well, you ain't had no edges to gel down. Your braids were dusty. Your lipstick was not on point. And then you were wearing them trifling, crunchy ass looking eyelashes from the beauty supply shop, honey. You want the best of the best, right? But you were not even giving the best of the best in your looks, in your delivery, and in your character. You just expected this dude to be a simp, and I could tell this young woman is probably a divester of some sort. I mean, I've heard that her child does not look like, she has at least one child, and her child looks like, you know, the child looks like biracial or something like that. I don't know. And I guess, you know, she felt because she got away with shit with Pookies and Ray Rays that she was gonna get away with this guy, and this guy's Indian. I was gonna call him Abdul Jamal, and he's Indian. He's actually Indian. What women like her fail to realize with foreign men, whether they're Indian, whether they're African, whether they're West Indian or whatever, they don't play that disrespect well. They don't take kindly to that shit. They will cut you off. They're not gonna disrespect you. They're not gonna get out of character, but that's it with them. You know? She was very disrespectful to this guy, and this guy was everything but hospitable, but kind, but attentive. And then she had the nerve to talk about, well, I don't deserve Cheesecake Factory. I can't be seen in the Cheesecake Factory. First of all, who are you for somebody to recognize you like that? Celebrities go to the Cheesecake Factory. Who are you, dear? Personally, with your hefty looking ass, he should have took your ass to the Smoothie King. He should have took your ass to Planet Fitness for a first date. With them stretch marks and all that stuff on your arms, on them flabby arms and them chests and your chestises. He should have took you to the Planet Fitness. Okay? He should have took you to TCBY, get you a frozen yogurt. He should have got you something low cal. You had too much cheesecake. That's the problem. You had too much food. I can tell but those double chins, dear, that you eat too damn much. I think the Cheesecake Factory was too good for you. Really too good for you. Now you humbled yourself. You humbled yourself because you didn't expect people on social media to drag you the way that they did. And you ought to be dragged, because who the hell are you? Who are you listening to? Shara 7? Sprinkle? Shara 7, I've heard some stuff about her. I heard she's in a marriage to some old white man. Some old rich white man. Her marriage ain't all it's cracked up to be with that sprinkle crap. Sprinkle my ass, honey. And I looked at Share 7 like, you want to give women advice on how to do this, how to do that, honey. And how's that going for your life? You're married. You're married to an old fart that fetishizes you. You know, that's what you're married to. And you have the nerve to sit here talking about what women should get and all that stuff. How about you get off this old man's dick and be your own woman, and stop trying to tell women that they need to get something from a man to be something. How about you stop that crap? How about you stop indoctrinating that BS on social media? Because see, your crap is what got Girlfriend at the Cheesecake Factory played. See, she tried to play this dude and make fun of him, and she ended up playing herself. And this guy said, you didn't even want to hold my hand. You didn't want me in your house. And if that was the case, and he said, I respect that, then we're not ready for a relationship. We're not ready for a fancy place like ours. And then she left. He said, I'm willing to still have this date, but she turned him off to the fact that this dude said, no, I'm gonna just take you home. Oh, no, he didn't, lady. Can you believe this, ladies? Yes. You embarrassed this man, and not only did you embarrass him, you were disrespectful, but in the long run, you played yourself. This is what happens when you try to play people and you try to make fun of people. You end up, like DJ Khaled said, congratulations, you played yourself. You played yourself, sis. You thought you were doing something by putting this man on spot, and you ended up making yourself look like an ass. You ended up going home with nothing. What you did? Warm up those Tyson's chicken nuggets in the microwave? Have you a TV dinner? Ordered you some carry out when you could have had you a good meal? And what she fails to realize, Cheesecake Factory ain't cheap. I had a girlfriend and I, when we met up after work, we went to the Cheesecake Factory out in Columbia. If you're from Washington D.C. metropolitan Baltimore area, you will know where Columbia is. We went to the one out near Columbia Mall. That Cheesecake Factory is not cheap. I don't know where she gets that from. No, it ain't a top 5 restaurant like Delmonico's. Okay, but it ain't cheap. Okay, so I don't know what she's talking about. This man was gonna end up paying for everything because he's the one that asked you out on the date. So that was his money going to the date. And what was he gonna get out of it? He got poor treatment, poor delivery, and just got complete entitlement and ratchetness. And your behavior, honey, you're not even worth going to McDonald's in the drive-thru. Okay? People like you shouldn't be taken anywhere. You should be left at home. You're an embarrassment. Okay? Hopefully she learned to humble herself and learn from this lesson. Okay. So my last is going to be about the, what's it called? I have some more news, but this is entitled news. The Oyster Girl. Now, people have been wondering if this is a skit or if this is not a skit. I mean, more than likely it's a skit because a lot of people on social media are just cap nowadays. Just cap. Will do anything for likes, will do anything for responses. So anyway, this lady decides she's from Atlanta, to take herself to a restaurant in Atlanta for Tuesday, which every Tuesday is Oyster Tuesday, $15 for oysters. And supposedly she chowed down on 48 oysters. She said this guy hit her up, she was blowing him off, and then she decided to go out on a date with him. And she ordered these oysters, eating all these oysters up. Me personally, I don't like oysters, especially raw ones, no. And especially for me to engulf 48 of them. Just, girlfriend's pH balance, I know is off. Okay, especially if you don't drink lemon or lemon juice or lemon water, your pH balance is really off. So she sat there, had 48 oysters. You don't see the guy, you don't hear the guy in the video. So this is how people are now, I think Ringo TV was saying, you know, this is a skit. And more than likely it probably is a skit because, you know, people be capping on social media. So after she had the 48 oysters, she went to go get her some roasted potatoes and 2 crab cakes. The gentleman told her he'll be right back. 5 minutes went by. 10 minutes went by. 20 minutes went by. 30 minutes went by. This dude was gone. This ninja was gone. 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 Now, whether it's a skit or not, that leaves a lot wondering, and it could be a skit. I mean, nothing is really real on social media nowadays, so, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. And she did all this for cap, and she did all this for clout, like Cardi B says. People would do anything for clout. Clout. But, yeah. And let's just say if there was a guy, let's just say if this was true, he realized your ass wasn't worth it. He realized how disgusting you were. He realized you were a glutton. And he realized, hell, he didn't need to smell your pH balance, honey, and he up and left. If this was true, if the guy was real. And kudos to him, because you just seen, it just looks like to me these women I was talking about, you're just looking for a date. You're looking for somebody to fit your bill, to feed your ass, and give nothing in return. And like I said, fella, for all these women I talked about, please run. Run for your life. Run for your life. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. I'll be back.